Frederick Douglass spent much of his time here in this house, in this room. And this is where he wrote his last autobiography, The Life and Times of Frederick Douglass. And he would spend as much as 5 hours a day reading, writing, and studying. He is 59 years old when he comes to live here, and he's still studying. He's someone who wants to learn. Think about how long he is famous. His first book is 1845. He dies in 1895. So he is on the public stage for that extremely long period of time. He's still writing and speaking and very actively involved in not only first abolition, but also women's rights, civil rights, other humanitarian causes, up until the very last day of his life. He would get up as early as 5 o'clock in the morning. He'd walk around the property. One of his granddaughters remembers him exercising in the morning. I mean, it's amazing to imagine him here, sitting at the desk, on an afternoon, writing letters, writing articles, maybe writing a speech, preparing for his next speech, or maybe in the room across the hall, playing with the grandchildren. There are 21 grandchildren. And when his children are growing up, he's very busy, he's traveling. Nice. So he took special pleasure in having time here with his family. And so he played the violin. And so you can imagine him playing the violin. One of his grandsons would become a concert violinist. So he shares that love of music.
He's known as the Sage of Anacostia, the Lion of Anacostia, old man eloquent, and he's really given an incredible amount of respect. Someone who could hang with peasants and presidents and kind of have the same presence amongst people on the lowest level of society. In Washington, D.C., when he's living here, there was like a lot of street crime. I mean, it was kind of a wild place. But Douglass could command, like I said, he could go to street corners and talk to people as well as go into the White House. He was extremely involved in local neighborhood affairs. He's so local and active that he's current, he's modern. And by using his influence to, let's say, give a favorable review of his friend, with the streetcar, is that if you had improved transportation options for residents, for his grandchildren, that would help people get around, bring more businesses, more residential development to this neighborhood.
Any ghosts?
No.
Okay.
And I prefer it that way.